Welcome back to Weeb Gamer, the podcast where we talk about everything to do with video games and anime and whatever else we want to talk about. We are back with episode 16, 1 week after 15, with my hosts, Sean and Alan. How are you guys feeling?
Feeling pretty good today. The headband doesn't mean I ran. Sean thought I ran. I definitely did not run today. But I'm sitting and I'm ready to talk about some good shows. How are you doing, Sean?
Doing pretty good. Just got my hair cut. The summer air is
right.
in the air.
God, yeah, it's almost like 16 comes after 15. That's how it feels like, right?
I know.
Yeah,
right?
I know.
Thanks for the math there. That was good.
We're
I was
big
having
brain
trouble
today, obviously.
That's all right.
We're big brain today, obviously. Man.
True.
Always.
What are we starting with today, Andre? What are you feeling?
Tokyo.
I feel like you want. Okay, fine. I'll get mad later. Okay, Tokyo. We'll start with the good.
Uh-oh.
Tokyo
Revengers.
Revengers.
Alan.
Wait.
There's something that makes.
It's Vivy. It's Vivy. It's Vivy. That's fucking shit, isn't it? It has to be, because I'm feeling the same way. But yeah, let's start with Tokyo Revengers. On my screen, you guys could see Draken. Is that his name, Draken, right? The one that got stabbed. I think God.
Yeah.
Technically, two people got stabbed in this one, but okay.
Well, we're gonna start with this. I love
Spoiler.
this episode.
Oh,
No,
disclaimer at the beginning of this episode, we talk about the latest episodes of all the anime. So, spoiler alert.
Yeah, and we're starting with Tokyo Revengers. So if you haven't watched
continue.
Yeah. All right. So I really like this episode because we see Tamagotchis. I'm gonna call them Tamagotchi now. We see Tamagotchis a little bit more non. What's the proper word here, guys? Crybaby hero-ish.
I was gonna say something else, but
I was gonna
He
say
still
something
cried,
too, but I
though.
don't think we can say that. I'll
okay.
We see him actually not be a bitch. We'll go with bitch.
Okay.
He's not a bitch this episode. He actually pulled his pants up and swiped his snot and said, "I'm here." That's basically it.
Yeah. I'm glad you took the time to come up with the politically correct term. Thanks.
Thank you. I appreciate that. It really took a lot out of me. 16 comes after 15 and the summer air is in the air.
Yes.
How'd you guys
But
feel?
yeah, honestly, this episode actually made me feel good. Like, I don't know, I was just like watching and sitting there, and then like I wasn't paying attention, but I realized I had like a big ass smile on my face, and I was like, oh snap. I was like, oh snap.
Okay.
Because it started off just like the rest. I was like, this guy is useless. First of all, he's sitting there, has to get told by Mikey to get friggin' Draken out there, and even after Mikey tells him friggin' 7 times, he's still just standing there like, what? Oh yeah, I have to do that. And then he picks Draken up, and then I see him carrying the friggin' Draken slowly, step by step, and then his girlfriend just comes up, and then she's like, oh, we called the ambulance, you should just wait here. I was like, why didn't you just
exactly, right? Why didn't you start with that? Like, does he not have a phone?
This poor kid went through the trouble of trying to drag this monster of a human being just for someone to be like, oh yeah, the ambulance is on the way, you probably shouldn't move him.
And then he carries him right to where the other guys are. Just like, oh hey.
But you know what? That's like it's like him because he's not like a smart character, right? He's not really good at fighting. Before I'll say that before this episode, we did not think this kid could fight because every time he had a fight, well, he still can't fight. The other times this kid was not even trying like at all. At least this episode, there is some
That's true.
he gives something, right? Like he gets mad, and in the scene where him and Draken are just like standing there, and they're like, "Oh, like what do you think it's like in heaven?" And Draken just like laughs. He's like, "You're going to hell, dude." That's what you're talking about. I'm like, "Oh, this is kind of cool." I like the interaction. It brings them closer, and that's what I think I like most about this episode. Not only did he actually go through with the plan, but there's also a little bit more added onto it. His relationship with Draken, and even Mikey. I feel like Mikey can trust him a little more. Than just him being like, oh, a good person. He's actually like brings something to the table when it comes to this gang that he's in. I don't know. I think Tamagotchi is if he keeps growing like that, I'm okay. I'm okay with it. Okay. 10 episodes in, but at least we get something. I feel like it's good.
Yeah, I'm wondering if he'll ever learn how to fight, but I feel like that's kind of ruin it if he actually becomes like a good fighter.
Doesn't really go with his character. And
Yeah,
well, I clapped when he dodged a punch for once though. I was like, thank you,
yeah,
thank you.
Sure.
That's all I wanted. You can get beat up now. Okay.
How'd you feel when he's like going up, did that big ass speech, and he's like, "I'm gonna take it." Draken is on his side. He's like, "I bet he's gonna win." Friggin' charges the guy and just gets stabbed straight through the hand.
Straight through the hand.
Immediately.
He screamed so loud too. I was like,
ouch. Yeah,
completely ruined his moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. But at first, like after a while, he screamed for like 15 seconds and he just pulled it out and he's just like, okay, I'm good now.
I'm good now.
Yeah.
He throws it away. Why? Why does he throw the knife away?
He's stupid.
Because he's a delinquent. He's not a criminal, bro.
They're delinquents too,
why.
and they stabbed him. It's self-defense.
No, they're criminals. They're criminals at this point.
I would use
yeah,
a self-defense in that. But
No.
but
they have
I
a
get
code
it.
of ethics.
That's
okay?
true. That's true.
Oh
Because if he took the knife and started swinging, I'd be like, all right, there's no point in the show because it's literally just gang wars. But yeah, like Andre's saying, the delinquents are trying to be outside of that violence and stuff. They're actually there just to bring kids in that are like troubled or something, I guess. Give them a family, give them something to look forward to other than their shitty lives, I guess. That being said, when Draken again and Tamagotchi or whatever his name is standing there, and they're about to get like fight these other guys after, I'm like, listen, one thing, unfortunately, I have more faith in Draken trying to beat these people up after the guy's been stabbed and beat in the head than Tamaguchi. And then I'm
Takamichi,
just like,
bro.
whatever, bro. Tamagotchi, that's what I said. But then when what's his friend's name with the one with the red hair? Is it Aka?
Something with an A.
Akuna.
Nah, bro. Aka's from One Direct Priority, bro.
Oh yeah, that's all I got. So anyway, when his friend, I thought they were done for. I'm like, I think they're seriously gonna get beat up here. But then when his friends came and helped them get out of that situation,
Got beat up instead.
They didn't help.
Not much.
They just,
I mean,
well, they did. Actually, no, they did because they delayed it. They
Yeah, that was
delayed
it.
until the cops came.
Yeah,
So they
see,
did good, bro.
Yeah, the cops finally. They went with my plan. I'm glad they heard our podcast.
But Draken can still die. Like, he can still bleed out.
Technically, but the guy's a monster, man. If you think about it, he's been stabbed. He lost like at least 3 liters of blood when you're supposed to be dead after 2.
Yeah.
And the guy's ready to fight 5 more people with weapons. I'm like, this guy's a monster.
My question is, if in this timeline he was stabbed, carried a few blocks, stood up, about to fight, sat down, how long was he there in the original timeline to just bleed out?
Or how many times? Yeah, how many times did he get stabbed in the original timeline for him to die? Like, this guy seems like he's he's invincible. It's kind of weird.
Yeah,
I did laugh though when Takamichi goes up to him and he's like on the ground stabbed and he's like, Draken. Draken! You okay? You alright?
You hanging in there, man?
Draken.
That's so true. That's
it's like he's been stabbed. Like, roll him over at least so he doesn't bleed out. Like, Jesus, dude.
Yeah,
He's just yelling his name at him until until Mikey yells at him finally.
He only listens to Mikey, so it is what it is.
Yeah.
It is, but yeah, no, I had very good experience with this one, and like all the build up and annoyance leading up until now was, I think this was a good payoff, to be honest.
Yeah,
obviously this is not the end of it,
100%,
but it was really good payoff, and finally he succeeds at something. So
something I really liked too was seeing Mikey fight someone who was on his level, kind of more so.
True.
Yeah.
Mikey was still winning, I would say, but like he was taking some hard punches. Like, he was
I think
blocked.
adrenaline. Like I like how they mentioned like when Tamamekian is like he gets stabbed through the hand. I like how he mentions like, oh, the adrenaline. It's not just some like, oh, I don't feel pain. He's like, oh, I've been stabbed through the hand. It's the adrenaline to my arm. I like how they mention that because it makes them more human, right?
Yeah.
And you know, with animes, One Direct priorities are like what we just mentioned. Like those people apparently don't feel pain because their arms come off and they're just standing there wide-eyed, like, But like at least like this time, it's not just like, oh, I don't feel pain because I'm cool. It's like, no, I should be feeling pain, but the adrenaline.
Whose arm
like,
comes off in One Direct Priority? Wait,
bro, someone's head comes off. I don't know. I don't remember. That's all I remember. Someone's head comes off.
She doesn't feel it.
Yeah, I don't remember, man. Stop asking me. I can't remember what I'm talking about now. Leave me alone.
She doesn't feel it because she's dead, Alan. She's dead.
Stop. No, it was. I love this episode, Tokyo Revengers. It really, like, it almost gave me shaman feelings when we watched the last episode. I'm like, are you serious?
Yeah.
Okay. No, I'm saying how great of a show it is. No. Remember when that whole thing when the guy fell on top of him and he's like squirming? He's like, I'm like, oh my god, this kid is so useless, man.
I know. It did start off pretty badly with that and the yelling at Draken on the floor and the carrying him when he could have just called the ambulance right away. And then carrying him right to where the guys with the knives were.
Just yeah, you know, it
terrible.
went totally bad before it went really good, so it's fine. I like this episode though. I hope they keep it up. I hope he gets character development more, and I hope his friend with the red hair is now saved.
Yeah, that would be cool.
I would like that because I actually felt really bad for the main character when his friend died, because like that's all he really had, right? All he had was his childhood
I felt
friends.
bad for me. What do you mean, bro? That crushed me.
Bad for
Fuck
me.
the main character, bro.
That's true.
Yo.
No, I don't know. I like this episode a lot. We'll keep watching it.
It still meets the standard.
Yeah, exactly.
I still get flashbacks of that suicide, bro. That little freaking sad ass smile. This guy comes back and just looks back.
It's so bad. Like, it's so sad. But speaking of sad deaths, let's move on to Vivy, I'm assuming.
Whoa, you're just gonna plow through this episode.
Oh, we're plowing through everything, bro. I don't give a fuck. I'm tired. Wait, what do you want to say? What do you want to say, bro? I'm sorry.
Nothing.
I'm
we can
sorry.
go to Vivy.
Yeah.
What, you bastard? Okay, so we're going to Vivy. What do you guys think of Vivy?
It didn't blow me away for an AI show. It was kind of like, oh yeah.
I think they took the easy way out. I think they really did take the easy way out on this one. What do you think, Andre?
Did you notice that you were right? Remember how we were joking about to save the world, she's gonna have to sing? Yeah. And that's exactly what they said she had to do.
This fucking show sucks. However, I liked the premise. I liked every episode until episode 12. Sorry. I liked every episode other than 12. I'll say that. That's how I was supposed to word it. But again, I mean, okay. If
the animation was really good, though.
Oh yeah,
animation's
really
fantastic. It's just
animated.
everything's good. Like, character is good. The only thing is, it's just like the plot. It just went from like it really like could be 10 out of 10 to just straight like mediocre. I'd say I'll give it a 7. I'm not gonna say it's a bad show, but like I hate when I predict something and it happens because then it's like it just seems too predictable. Of course, here we go. 16's after honestly. 15, all that shit. Yeah, no, seriously, like, because if you have the ability to send her back in time. Wait, okay, hold on. Again, because I learned...
Let's set the base. Back. Let's say what happens. Let's just explain what happened.
Go.
Okay, so basically what happens is they're in the war between the AIs and the humans because they failed. We talked about this last week. So then they developed this plan to go to the archive's main base or whatever. So then they get there. Everyone just starts getting popped one by one because the AIs, all the main characters just get popped one by one.
That's my favorite part, as you would know.
Yes.
Best part.
Yeah, they did all that work to save the fucking everybody, and then they all died anyway.
And then all they hear is "to your pleasure," and then they just die or something.
Yeah. So, but then they make it there. Friggin' Matsumoto even is dead, but he's not dead.
Bro, I don't understand that.
Like, why did they show his dead cute body if he's still alive?
And then
that version of him was dead.
Yeah, exactly. He's
dead.
But he's still... And then I look over, he's just, like, doing something on the computer with me. I'm like, okay, so then why show him dead? Like, it doesn't even matter.
Exactly. But yeah, so then they went and then they did their nice ship fasting and then they tried to escape the defense system, and then Beth had to kill herself because for some reason she stabbed one, and then the rest of them decided that forget Vivy, let's just all follow him and explode together because that's a great idea.
It was
right?
Great idea.
And then Vivy was going up and then she had her flashbacks, and then the archive's like, listen, we saw you show self will. What's the word I'm looking for? Free will.
Like free will.
Like free will. Yeah. Like
free decision.
And then they're like, so basically, we have out evolved the humans. So the only way for the humans to evolve is to just die.
I have a question. Right there. Hold
honestly,
on. Wait. I have a question right there.
Okay, go.
Okay.
Then why don't you just not make Vivy a thing if that's the reason why the android, like the robots?
Because she said she wants to see, because she's so impressed by Vivy for some reason. Right. She's like, hey, you come stop us, and if that's what the world has in mind, then so be it. If not, then we win. Right.
So why not? Okay. So when she's talking to Matsumoto, the doctor, why not be like, hey, listen, man, it's because I have free will that these robots are killing everyone. Just send the code back in time to just terminate me. Why don't you do that?
There wasn't enough time.
But she doesn't want to die.
But there was a 3
She wants to live.
Legit. It's a 3-minute dialogue section where them just going back and forth, and Matsumoto's sad for himself and Matsumoto's sad for her, and I'm just like, there's an easy solution. If you guys are literally able to do this once, you could do it again. However, Yeah, I don't know.
She doesn't want to die, bruh. She wants to live. Why do you want her to die?
That's selfishness, man.
All she has to do is not write the song.
Or sing the song at that point. She could have sang it. She was like,
No, but she said she couldn't because she lost her voice or something. Remember before she sat?
Bro,
she's depressed.
She's
a depressed robot, so she can't sing.
She doesn't believe that humans should live based on her.
She was trying to go for that pity shit. In her mind, she's like, these fucking humans never came to my show. I need them to die. Like that's what she's saying. But they
did, remember? Oh no, they went to Diva show.
That was paid actors. Yeah, those were paid actors, bro.
She's like, I can make all of humanity happy if there's only 3 of them left.
This is the best. This was the best special of Ashton Kutcher's. What is it called? Pranked or whatever. What was that show? Punked. Yeah. Vivy just punked the whole like human civilization with this whole plot.
Yeah, she's
like, I actually didn't give a shit about you guys. I just wanted my own show.
I think one of the reasons they wanted her to be able to make the decision too is because like she has like unlocked that free will achievement. Boop, boop, you know. So like they want, and based on her like 100 years of experience, they want her to decide like whether humanity deserves to continue living or whether they should like overtake them as the new like life form. And then I think that she actually doesn't like want to save humanity for some reason. I don't know why. I think
it's so strange.
I don't know why.
It's so strange.
I think the whole like she can't sing thing is kind of bullshit at this point.
I think you know when the archive literally tells her like, oh, sing and then you can save everyone or whatever. Like she literally is like, no, I just want everyone to die at this point. She knows the outcome. Like she's so trash. Unless they're setting it up to be trash and then they pull something where it's sick. Because there's still one more episode, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, like if they do that and
they can't,
like,
they already.
I know it's too far into it. I know it's too far. It's too late. It doesn't matter what happens. What if Matsumoto takes her neck and just destroys it? That'd be sick.
No, the only way they can save the anime at this point is if she goes back in time and then fails again. That's the only way.
I know
they can save it.
To what point are they going back? What point?
She said until
didn't she just go back in time right before
she did.
Right before she saves the doctor, I think.
Why wouldn't she go back farther? Why would she go back there?
Because he said he couldn't. He said this is the best I can do when he said
why?
I don't know. I don't know.
My computer, hold on. My 2018 computer can restore itself back to when I first got it. Now I'm not talking about factory resetting. I'm talking about like, this specific day. Like go and it'll do it. You're telling me this AI that has free will, it can't tell the doctor, hey doctor, can you just send me back? He has.
It's not up to the AI. The doctor said he is incapable of doing it.
Yeah, he doesn't have enough time.
Then you know what? Kill the human race.
Maybe it requires more math. Maybe he only had time to figure out that 15 comes after 16. But in this case, it's before. That's what I said it on purpose. Because I said in this case, it's before because it's backwards in time. You get it? Yeah. So maybe he could only do that part.
I get it. The doctor, instead of calculating like 10,000 BC and the next year it wouldn't be 10,001, it would actually be 9999 because it's going backwards. That's why he couldn't do it.
What? I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, let me go back to all the way back to what I was gonna say.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say about the AI reason.
True.
That is probably the best reason.
You think so?
That they can come up with.
Yeah, but you knew that's
what they said.
You called that out though. You were like, "Oh, watch, they're going to rationalize them into getting rid of humans," and that's basically what they did.
What? Well, they had to, right? They had to figure out some way to do it because that's the thing they went. At least it wasn't they just went berserk for no reason.
It could have been like a human virus or something. That would have been cool.
Would it?
I don't know.
I hate you guys.
I'm just shooting in the dark here. Okay, the one thing
I'm just saying, I feel like because I just find it good because it's not just a virus and they fucked up.
Wait.
It's like a consciousness. Well, as close to conscious as you can get. Are you?
Do that all the time.
But don't they just say?
They should have. Yo. You know how they invested so much resources to make Matsumoto so like good?
Yeah.
They should have last episode when Vivi's talking to the doctor should have been like, I don't understand. I did something to make this not happen. And then Matsumoto, the robot, his eye should have went red, and he should have started laughing, and then he would have been like, part of my plan, and then like just. That would be so sick because now Matsumoto went from being kind of sus evil to like chaotic good.
Yeah, bro.
Sure.
See,
Yeah,
see all the friggin' overthinking we did trying to figure out if Matsumoto was good or
Legit,
evil
bro.
and all this nonsense.
But
When
how
I was right at the first, literally the first episode we watched, I was like, listen, I watched this thing where you tell the AI to make paper and eventually they kill all the humans because they need carbon. What happened in this? What happened in this anime?
It's true. They said to your pleasure, and then they started killing everyone, man. Like,
But he's like, listen, you're my dad, and now you're failing me, so I have to kill you. Apparently, that's what happened.
There you go.
That's what should have happened. Honestly, that's what should have happened. But it is what it is.
The thing I did was that, you know how last time I said I would be mad if they were just like, oh, they didn't change the right things in time, and that's why it didn't work. But they actually said like, we had to undo the changes you made when you went back in time, which I like better. But I'm not sure how the archive actually knows what happened in the past or how to change it.
This is what I'm saying.
But if Matsumoto is moved back in the past, and connects to the archive,
is that
then
why?
how would the archive not know?
Yeah,
because then the archive would have to know, right?
I wasn't sure if it was
that's
connected.
how I assume.
But it was connected to the archive from the future still.
I don't like time traveling. Like, I really don't.
I'm just feeling like Matsumoto connects to the archive, right? Yeah. And he knows he's from the future. Yeah. And he knows all the points he has to change. Yeah. So whatever information he has is getting uploaded into the archive.
But at what point then does the archive decide it wants to kill everyone?
When Vivy writes a song and then she's like, oh shit, we're better than humans now.
But in every timeline, she literally makes... Wait, are we saying that this is inevitable because Vivy? This is what I'm saying. It's inevitable. No,
it's not inevitable. The archive made active decisions in order to get to the same point.
But it's only because Vivy was able to make the song
at the end.
So I'm thinking in the first timeline, Vivy probably wrote the song, and then the archive was like, "Sick, we can blow shit up."
At what point?
But in this. At the end, but in this timeline, I'm assuming the archive had the ideas like, listen, we're gonna get to a point where we're gonna turn on the humans, and I need to make sure events happen as close to as possible. So Vivy still writes this song, and I still have the whatever the.
Yeah, I thought that Matsumoto wasn't involved with the archive though, because I was never aware of him when he was talking to Vivy.
It wasn't. That's what I was just gonna say. Yo, the archive does not know who Matsumoto is. Because even the archive says, "Oh, you interesting creature." I don't know what word they use. He's like interesting something, and I'm like, I don't get it now. I'm confused again. Like I don't get it. I think I don't know. I don't remember honestly. I don't remember. But I remember the archive not knowing what Matsumoto was or is or how he's capable of doing things he's doing.
Okay, so then maybe the archive is just better. So we
just better, dude. Yeah, get good. Get good, kid.
Because Matsumoto was like, "Yo, I need to hack these walls." I was like, but the archive is way better than me. I hate to admit it, right? Yeah. Because like, it is the ultimate piece of technology. So whatever Matsumoto is, obviously the archive is gonna be at least a step above. Like no one person is building.
Because Matsumoto could have stopped everything. You're right. Exactly.
And it's possible that the archive is just instinctively forwarding the advancement of technology just for its own benefit, and
that also could be
as a result would manipulate whatever changes they're making to make sure that the advancements would still happen. So I'm not sure.
Because they did say, so when Matsumoto and Vivy talked within the archive, the archive couldn't hear anything they were saying.
That's what we thought, right, Alan?
Nothing. Yeah. That's the archive didn't know what she was who she talking to.
Yeah, because she would be like, "Oh, who are you talking to?" And she's like,
"Yeah, like, oh, you're talking to yourself." Like,
like that.
Okay.
Wait, that means Matsumoto isn't evil then because she would have to be
established that so long.
I know, but I it would be a better plot if they turn around and they went from 180, they did a 180, then they did a 360. And then it'd be sick if they did like a 720 like we wanted with the Xbox. You know what I'm saying? It would have been sick to make Matsumoto evil.
Yeah, bro. I agree. I'm still mad they never named it the Xbox 720.
Trash. These kids are trash. Yeah.
Sucks for one.
I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. This episode is one of those episodes where it gives us more questions than answers, and I hope the ending feels a good summary. Because if it doesn't, I'm gonna fucking blow. Like
Yeah.
I'm pretty confident. I'm honestly pretty confident it won't.
I should not.
I'm pretty confident it's not going to give an ending.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
You know how like Oscar winning like movies are always fucking weird, and then they just have no ending.
Like
Yeah.
Revenant,
I feel like it's gonna be some
Like
shit like
totally
that.
ambiguous, and you have to like,
Yeah.
oh, the ending is whatever you want it to be. It's
like how
that's
Insidious should
stupid.
have won awards, but it didn't. Not Insidious. What's the
Inception.
Leonardo? Inception.
Yeah, like,
Insidious is the scary
Insidious?
movie.
Yeah,
That movie is so shit.
I was like, I mean, the second one scared me a bit, but like, I wouldn't say
It
it's
did not
award
win
worthy.
awards.
Oscar worthy. Insidious. No, was it Inception? Yeah, that was a good one. Anyway,
Insidious.
I don't know. It's hopefully that again. This is what we want. We want the show to not be shit, so we can be like, yay, time not wasted. But then again, like I said, it's been great up until this episode.
I don't think it's wasted time. It's still very
No, it's
beautifully
still good.
animated. Wit did
Yeah.
a very good job.
I watched School
And
Days.
it's
It was
fun.
terrible.
It was
yeah,
fun.
you know.
And
You
that's-
watched what?
What?
Yeah, what?
What'd you say?
I watched one of the worst rated animes in life.
I heard High School.
What's it called?
I think.
No, it's called School Days. It's literally like a rom
Oh, I've heard about
com,
that.
and I got debated, bro. It's literally so bad. The plot's terrible,
Have you seen any scenes, Andre, from that?
and the ending is very, very bad.
I've seen the ending.
Yeah, don't. I mean, Andre, watch it because we all watch it. We should talk about it.
That's
But just
amazing.
know, it's a waste of time, and it's funny how much of a meme it is.
Sometimes I like consuming bad media.
Yeah,
just
because
for
it's
the
like
fun of
just
it.
for fun. Yeah, like shitty like $10,000 budget movies. Like they're like kind of the funniest ones. But yeah, that was Vivy this week. Again, more questions than answers, but hopefully everything gets answered.
And
next
I
week.
have no confidence that it's gonna impress me next week. So
Yeah.
I'm just in here for the ride. Hopefully
Bro,
Vivi
it's
gets to
kinda
blow some
hard-
shit up.
Yeah, it's kind of
and
hard to
it's-
line up.
Looks pretty.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to line up like this show, especially when we have a better time looping one now with what do you call it? Tokyo Revengers. And then we have a better action when it comes to your eternity and friendship when it comes to your eternity. Just to say, it's kind of hard. Like when Shaman was in, Vivy was pretty good. Because it was like Shaman's so fucking shit. I just want to watch Vivy now. But now that we don't have Shaman here, it's kind of hard to like. Well, these episodes, it's kind of hard to justify where it is in the I like it type.
I mean, we need to
scale.
shit on something.
Listen.
It's just gonna happen.
It's gotta be.
Yeah,
Well, we can do it.
that's
We can shit on E3 today, but
Oh, guys, but listen, guys. Out of all the possible endings Vivi could have had, I feel like unless they do something astonishing next week,
yeah, this one's just a cop out.
like this is like I would have rathered her sing. I would have rather her sing and just save the
Just
world
end
that
it.
way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would rather done
Yeah,
the
would've
best
been sick.
ending at this point would have been she just fails and then it just ends and then you just like it like does like a time skip and then you just see the world as it is
True.
with like AI like coming and then maybe there's like some slight remnants of humans and you see
Ooh,
them.
that'd be cool.
Maybe they're serving the AIs or some shit. I don't know. Or they're just like, or there's like a resistance force trying to like regain control and
Season 2.
somehow.
Terminator.
I don't know.
There.
Nah.
Season
But-
2.
That would have been the best one. Then second, she sings, her failing, and then them all of a sudden realizing, oh, we can do this again this whole time. I don't know why I didn't try this before.
Yeah, no, for real.
But
Like
now that
as soon
guy's
as the
dead,
AI, as soon as the AI revolution started,
Yeah.
they should have been like, we fucked up. Let's try again. If it was that easy, why couldn't they just do that?
I don't know. Well, that's why time travel is tough.
And this is what I'm saying. I have Steins Gate's the only anime that involves time travel that I've watched.
Yeah.
And that has done it right so far. Tokyo Revengers is doing it okay, but it's always
You're just
about
mad
the ending.
about the you're just mad about the time
Bro, he's
not
so
having any
fucking
effect
shit. Yeah, like it doesn't
not
really
having
make
any effect
sense.
on the timeline, huh?
Yeah,
To him, he
I
just keeps
still
waking up
don't
in the same bed.
understand exactly. I still don't understand how. Okay, anyway,
I'm pretty sure it is affecting their timeline still.
Well, I want to see because I'm. That's why I haven't mentioned it when we were talking about it because I
Yeah.
want to see when he has to go back soon.
Yeah.
And I want to see where he is. I want to see because okay, all that needs to happen. Oh, now we're back at Tokyo Revengers, but all I have to see is that his friend's alive. And hold on, but if he's not, I need an explanation.
Yeah.
And then in the later episodes, not that episode, not the next one, maybe the ones after, because like Anju was saying before, it's not that you need Draken and Mikey to be together. It might not even need like for Draken to stay alive because we still have the other gang member, the bald dude, the one that we passed by but never got to like
Yeah.
see. He's still into play. I think it's all about him. If you get rid of him, you get rid of like everything that bad that's happened until that point.
Okay.
But I don't know. Time travel in anime, like I said, it's been
It's
so
tough.
shitty. It's tough to get right, and I don't blame them because they, you know, whatever budget wise or how long
Yeah.
the anime is. It's kind of rough, but Vivy, they just caught. They
Yeah,
did a
it's
cop out,
because
bro.
like you write. It's so easy to write yourself into like holes.
For sure.
It's like anime in like general. When you make like the bad character so strong, and then you're like, oh shit, now my
Like Madara,
character can't beat him.
Yeah.
Like, what are we supposed to do? It's like, okay,
Creating
this
stronger.
is a side. This is a side note. This is a side note. But I was doing my other podcast, and Machi told me what happens in the Boruto manga with friggin' Naruto and Sasuke, and how they were so powerful they had to nerf him, nerf them to make it like feasible. And that is just again,
They
You know,
nerfed them.
they can
Oh yeah.
horribly. You don't even understand. Like
Terribly.
it's to the point where I made the decision. Like
Wait.
there was times.
Wait, did they get rid of the the dude inside of Naruto? Is he gone?
No.
Do you want to know?
Wait,
do
I
you
don't
want to know what
I
happens?
I don't know because there's
Do you
people-
want to know?
There's people in chat that might not want to know. Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna mute really quick, and I'm not gonna react. Okay, yeah, tell me quick. Go.
Okay, so Naruto uses too much chakra, and then the nine-tailed beast just disappears. He dies because he ran out of chakra. And then someone attacks. What happens? Someone attacks Sasuke's eyeball. So he uses his running gun.
Are you fucking kidding
Yeah.
me?
So no Renanigan anymore and no Ninetales.
Okay, I'm unmuting. That's complete bullshit. That's actually what a terrible show. What an absolute shit show. I'm never watching that show ever unless they
No.
bring him back or unless they do something. I'm never watching that show. So wait. How powerful is his son?
Yeah. Not really.
They didn't do the thing where
Nah.
the son's just so much better.
No. I mean, he has a cop out, but like, he can't control it.
Let me guess. He's cursed.
Something like that, basically.
Oh my god! Like, what's wrong with writers, bro? They can't. Yo, like here's like someone probably brought up this encyclopedia on how to make the show good, and then the other the friggin' I don't know, what do you call the people that don't get paid? The
Animators?
intern or whatever. No,
Animators?
No, not animators. The intern that doesn't get paid brought this script saying, "Oh, let's curse the child," and they just went with that because they're like, "Fuck it, it's so much easier."
It's like that meme where it's like, go random bullshit, go.
Yeah,
They're just throwing things.
fly, go.
That's
go,
what
go.
writing an anime, bro. Curse, isekai, harem, and then anime's good. You pick one of those, and then it's
Legit.
over.
Nowadays, that's
But
how
yeah,
it sounds.
anyways, I got there because I just want to say, like, writers just like they back themselves in corners, especially when it comes to this time travel stuff, because like it can be so good at the beginning, and then later on you'll start to see people stop making like very logical decisions because it would just make the story too easily solved, right?
Oh my God.
So they have to just become dumb, basically.
The way
But you
Naruto
don't-
fights now, Alan, it's like,
No, you know what though? I don't blame them because I feel like they watched the progression with Dragon Ball, all the way from Dragon Ball to Dragon Ball Super, and they're like, yeah, like how do you go from Dragon Ball Z at the end where he literally destroys Kid Buu, and then you're like, wait, this motherfucker's too strong. Who are we gonna implement? Of course, you have to go into the world of gods, angels, and
Yeah,
shit.
but that's the easy thing. It's the
Yeah.
same thing like Black Clover. Basically, they only talk about the Clover Kingdom the whole time,
Yeah.
and then they beat bad guys. Then all of a sudden, there's a Spade Kingdom and a this kingdom. Now all four cards have a kingdom. They just open up the world more and more and more, where you get stronger and stronger characters as the world gets bigger.
do you know what you do in that
Right.
situation, Alan?
just end the fucking
End
anime.
it! End
End
it!
it. Like
exactly.
it's not hard.
You just
I
end
get
it.
money is a thing. Just do like a spin-off show. Like just like do something different with the
Stop-
same
yeah.
people. Like I agree. You just end it. Like
Yeah.
Or be like One
Like
Piece
Shaman
and spend
King.
7 years in one place, bro.
oh,
That's what you gotta do.
Oh.
because people love that shit. But the thing is, you have to have proper progression.
Yeah.
And you have
Yeah.
to have proper like backup. Like and when One Piece is done, it better be done. Like they better not do some shit where it's One Piece 2 and
Oh my God.
there's another flying ship
two
thing
piece?
that they- Yeah. Yeah, that'd be sick. Oh, okay, now that'd be sick. But
Luffy's kid, just Luffy.
yeah, Luffy, and then like he can swim. It's like, oh, that's not the point. That's not the point. Like that's not the point. The guy's too strong now. I don't know. I never watched on One Piece. I'm just guessing.
Man.
But Yeah, no, you're right. Sean's right. Just end the fucking thing where it's at when it's good. What's a show that's done that? Like, it just ended and they didn't really do much. Well, Inuyasha to me did it, and then they brought the kids. The thing is, like, it's fine because the second one is just it's really all about the kids.
Yeah,
it's not really to do with Inuyasha and all that.
So he's not nerfed or anything.
Like nothing. There's no nerf. There's no nerf.
Kagome is like in eternal sleep. Shishomaru is just wandering. He just disappeared for some reason. I don't even remember what happened. He's just like, you need to learn so you can kill me, but until then I'm gonna just chill over here or some shit like that.
Yeah. He's like,
and Inuyasha just haven't mentioned.
Why does he want them to kill him?
I don't know, bro. I watched like 10 episodes. I didn't get that far. I don't know.
I kind of want to watch it. I probably will.
I watched 10 episodes. It's very similar, like setup to like the old one where you get like a demon and then they work together.
It's like Shaman King,
and then the next episode there's another demon. And then you know how it is.
Yeah, I
know how it is. There's a new story, but then there's an overarching big story running in the background.
Yeah, it's very Inuyasha like, which I like. It's what I wanted.
Yeah, that's good.
But animation's good. I think it's a good watch. I don't know yet.
The only thing that bothered me about that is the whole time I thought the main character was Inuyasha's kid because she looks the same, and then it was Shishomaru's kid, and Shishomaru had a kid with Rin, which is.
We don't talk about that. No. We don't say that. We don't say those words, Andre.
We don't discuss grooming.
I might get banned for that, even though I had nothing wrong. I might just get banned for that, just because some Twitch dude is gonna go figure out what the age of Rin was at the time, and they're just gonna ban me. Also, no, you're right though.
Rest in peace, Moroku's voice actor. You were amazing.
Oh yeah, I heard that, bro.
So
sad. So sad. Anyway, you know what's so sad? This anime. What are we talking about? Oh no, that's not sad. That's really good.
God Gugu.
Bro, first of all, this guy got the Marvel the fucking package where he just jacked up at the end of the episode. Stuff in the beginning. I just want to put that out there, dude.
I don't know how one character can just continue to just get better and better every episode.
Dude,
like literally everything this kid does is like
it's you know why it's good? It's because I think we would do the same thing, and I think that's what they were going for. It's just a genuine kid.
I don't know if I would do the same thing. I might be petty as shit. As soon as the girl showed me her cut, I was like, yo, I saved you. You got that cut. Shut the fuck up. Get out of my face.
Well, okay. I'm talking like his responses at that last episode was really good. Like, shut the hell up. Yeah. Like, he didn't just say, oh, no, it's fine. Like, it looks good. No, he's like, just shut up. Like, that's what we would do. We would just be like, just shut up. Like, you don't know what you're talking about. But in my opinion, I would have told her, like, listen, you loser, I saved you. It was me, and my face is fucked because of you. But he's really nice, and I like how they keep that. The thing is, with this episode, when he's helping Fushi fight, dude, he carried the shit out of that fight.
Wait, back up again.
Back up. Sorry, I keep on going.
You do it this time.
What am I doing?
Set up the. Tell me synopsis of the episode.
Okay,
go.
So where we left off before this episode, Fushi he gets flung as March to distract the lady that's trying to grab Rin, the little girl. Now, what he doesn't know, enemy in the trees, and this enemy we've seen before. Maybe not be the same one, but someone like him or it. We'll go with it, and it instantly takes March's form from Fushi. Now, where this episode starts is that. Fushi gets messed up pretty good in the beginning, but the problem is this time it's not because he's it could be because he's stupid, but he was really looking for Gugu to see if he was okay, because Gugu gets flung and Fushi looks over and he's like, oh my god, are you okay? And then it gets hit again. But now this is where we are, where Fushi and Gugu are fighting, and straight up I'm gonna say Gugu's a boss for looking at that spear and saying fuck you, and just straight like tossing it right at the thing's forehead. I was like, oh, this is great. And then he's sorry, go. Sorry.
How is he just good at aiming, like with throwing spears? Did he do that?
You know what? I think this kid's a freak of nature. Because you're right. He's
been doing pull-ups, bro. I don't know.
That's dead center.
He literally flings it not only straight on an x-axis. The guy puts some y-axis into it and instantly hits it with the perfect arch of the free fall. I'm gonna be like, if I was like that kid, I don't know. And he did that when he was small. So imagine now, like, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, Fushi's fighting. Fushi's looking a lot better when it comes to fighting. Not the greatest, like the Beholder said. He still has his weak spots. He's still pretty naive. I'll go with that word when it comes to fighting. I know he doesn't feel. Wait, he does feel pain. Does he feel pain? No.
Yeah, he does.
He has to.
Remember,
right?
He goes like Itai.
Yeah, true. But I thought he just remembered the words. Anyway, he does feel pain, but he's still a little bit like I don't think he's died, of course, because the problem is
He's
that
died
when
many times,
but he hasn't learned the repercussions. But I liked this episode when he's showing like, I don't know, what's the word when you care for someone? He shows compassion because he doesn't want Gugu to die. That's his main that was his main thing. I like that because he's like, if you come back, I'll bite your ass.
Yeah, right.
Gugu's like, yeah, you're right, but I'll be back in a minute. I gotta go get some more beer. The thing is, though, I did not understand what happened to Gugu when he was running back and his skin went red.
I think he got drunk.
Yeah, he got drunk.
And that's what I thought. So he goes in there, he's talking weird. I'm like, what the hell? Is he drunk? But like, okay, now I want to ask you guys, why? Like, what was the difference between before and now? Like, why did he get drunk
before? Think of it. Don't you remember what's his face? The booze man said there's probably a rupture or something.
Oh, is that what he said?
Yeah, that's
I didn't know. Okay,
so it was probably leaking into his blood, so he was like getting drunk.
So his sac ruptured. He said, probably.
Okay, like that fight though, not just like before.
No, just that fight.
Well, we assume it's the fight
because he got thrown, right?
Yeah.
But I'm also. I think because there's like that thing. Remember that one time where he was just sick for no reason, and then they never mentioned it again.
That's true.
Mm-hmm. So I like thought about it briefly. Anyways, continue.
Yeah, but when he went back and he saw that like Fushi was no more, and he had that feeling. Oh my god, like what am I gonna do? But then he does the flamethrower thing that I've been waiting for fucking the century, and it does damage, dude. He did a lot. A lot came out, so I was really impressed. And then I love how the Beholder's just there watching because the Beholder's like, Fushi, you're a lucky bitch. Like, you're lucky this kid is there because you would have been finished and I would have not have brought you back. And I'm pretty sure that's what he meant. That's forever. Right. So he brings back as a rock. And what was I was going to say? Oh, I like when Fushi comes back and he's really like sad but also like happy that Gugu's there. And then like he bites him. I like that part so much.
He told him he would.
Yeah, he's not a liar. Like we know Fushi's
that friggin' thing when he was like cuddling up to Gugu, bro. And
the nose thing.
That's the cutest. That's the cutest shit.
Yes. I love that shit. I don't know this show, and like Andre said, the Gugu as a character, goddamn, like I just want all main character. I wanted Gugu to be main character now because like, well, he kind of is. Yeah. Okay, stop right there.
Okay.
The problem with Gugu now, I don't care for March as much as I do for Gugu now.
No way.
I swear to God, because March went through some shit, but Gugu has been going through some shit.
Last episode, you said you wouldn't care if Gugu died.
I fucking lied, dude. This episode was so good. Like I was so upset. Like when Gugu was sad, bro, I was sad. I was so sad. Yeah. And I'm not talking like I watched this Saturday. I watched this almost an hour ago, and I'm still sad thinking about it. Because I don't know. Like his character is so genuine. It's so innocent.
Yeah.
And it's like I want to be him. Like, you know what I mean? Like maybe we're not him, but I want to be him now. And then the dude goes and gets jacked.
Of course.
Like, listen, like I liked him before, right? I liked him before. God damn, and his voice.
His voice is really good.
Yeah, so there's no dub. God damn, voice is on point. Yeah. I do like how they paid attention to. This is before when they're cuddling up. If you notice his eyes on the mask, they draw him in different places to kind of give you an idea where he's looking. I didn't notice it before, but if you go back and watch it, usually it's a chameleon, right? So it's on the sides.
Yeah.
But when he's looking at Fushi, they moved it to like forward. To
really?
Give him more, go back. It's very subtle and it's not too like crazy. But like I watched it twice, that whole like fight scene. And I was like, oh, they kind of like did that to show like where he's looking, so it doesn't look weird. I think. But yeah, dude gets jacked. It's 4 years, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he said 4 years.
Okay, I have a problem with Fushi now. How did he get older?
That's what I wanted to bring up too.
This is where I wanted to ask you guys, what the fuck are they doing? Because I thought this dude's cells are just they're not like ours. They're not like ever growing and like ever aging. I thought this dude was just literally a walking just cycle of regenerating himself.
I think he just he's human. Like he's been human for so long that he's starting to like become them even more than usual kind of thing.
I was thinking that maybe. Yeah, I was thinking that maybe, like, when he copies them, like, it's an exact...
Like, somatic cells,
like,
all
right?
that shit.
Yeah.
So, like, as he ages, his human body's going to age, his dog body's going to age, the bear body's going to age. So I'm literally thinking in, like, 11 years or whatever, the wolf is going to just die, and he won't be able to, like, have access to the body
anymore. God. Oh, my God. So that means That means the March we're seeing in the freaking intro is actually Fushi.
It's probably Fushi.
Oh, I never thought of that.
Oh my god,
So,
I hate this show.
wait. So when he sees the girl again, the other one, the older one, he's probably
Yeah.
gonna be in that form, and
Yes.
she will like recognize her. Maybe.
Oh no,
And
I
there's
can't
gonna be
do
like,
this.
she's gonna be like, "Oh,
I
you're
can't
alive,
do
March."
Yes.
I cannot do this. I'm done.
Yes.
End the show.
Oh
I'm done.
no!
But
Yeah,
okay,
but,
that's kind of cool. I kind of like
That's
that.
pretty cool.
But
I
that
like
links
that.
up.
That's
That,
cool,
that
man.
also goes together really well with what the creator guy was saying. Like, you need to keep moving, you need to keep learning and absorbing and being stimulated.
Yeah.
Because these forms you have aren't everlasting.
So when Fushi
Maybe.
fully understands his capabilities, can't he just turn into a baby and just because theoretically these things die, right? Because that's what
Yeah.
you're saying. He'll get
Yeah.
osteoporosis, all that shit, and then he's just gonna be dead, right?
But yeah, theoretically though, based on how he creates like food and everything else, like he should just be able to look at someone and then just turn into them.
Yeah.
Like once he gets like control, he shouldn't need them. At some point, he's not going to need them to die to transform.
so,
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
Sure.
I think so.
I'm not, but like I'm saying, like based off how his powers have worked in other areas, that's just what it feels
So
like.
And
you're
also,
saying,
the-
hold on. You're saying
Sorry.
theoretically, if he can remember March enough,
Then he can turn into March. I
No,
don't
no,
understand. But he could already
he
do
can
that.
bring her back.
No,
He's gonna meet Yo in the shaman world, and he's gonna learn about spirits. He's gonna bring March's spirit from the shaman world into the earth, recreate
Into
her
the
body,
rocket ship.
into the rocket ship, so they all like Noah's Ark start a new life on a different planet, on planet Beholder.
Don't trash my eternity.
Come on, bro. You have Gugu, bro. Gugu's there. Gugu's now.
Dude, the
Gugu's better
problem-
than March
this is the
ever
problem.
was.
He's not gonna be here long. I think this is gonna be Fushi's next peak form, like because he's disgusting. If Gugu was good as a kid, he's probably so disgusting as an adult. I don't know how old they are. They actually, you said we said 14 or 16, so he's not an adult.
Something
He's
like
like
that,
he's like
16-ish,
an older
whatever.
teen. I fucking think Gugu's dying. This is the problem for me.
Well,
This-
now we can.
I was okay.
Yeah.
I would have been okay with Gugu dying before this episode. I didn't give a shit because
He's
of
not
this
dying,
stupid
bro.
episode
I'm telling you, he's surviving, bro.
and how much Fushi loves the guy.
Yeah, brothers, man.
He
I fucking hate
will
this
not die. Because you know how I know he's gonna die? Because when he was talking to
Wait,
the
he's not gonna
beholder,
die or he's gonna die?
You said is.
Gugu's not gonna
Okay.
die.
Okay.
He's not gonna die.
Okay.
Why I know he's not gonna die?
Thank
It's
you.
because Fushi and the beholder were talking, and then the beholder's like, "Yo, you gotta keep moving," and Fushi's like, "Nah, I need Gugu, bro. Like I,
love that,
need
by the
him.
way. Yes,
We're staying."
I
And
remember
then
that,
the
yes.
beholder's just like, "I guess that's an option." And then Fushi,
Whatever.
that's what he said, because he basically saw how strong friggin' Fushi is. So if Fushi could teach Gugu things or continue to teach him things,
You mean the other way around?
then
if Gugu can
What did I
continue
say?
to teach Fushi things. You said Fushi teach Gugu.
yeah. Oh, sorry.
It's a
If
you know
Gugu
it's a
can teach
mutual
Fushi
it's a
things-
mutual thing. They both teach each other.
No, it's not.
All
No,
right.
it's not. It was for like the first day, and then like Gugu's like, "I'm better than you" and everything.
Pretty much.
That's true. So
Except
I wanted
for
to say
regenerating.
because of Gugu's huge transformation, dude's Captain America.
Yeah.
When I was confused in the beginning because I saw Gugu and then I saw Reen and I'm like, oh, who's this guy?
Reen looks exactly the
That's
same.
what I
Right?
thought. I'm like, oh,
She
so
sounds
is
the
this,
same too.
Yeah.
is this Gugu's dad that has the same helmet? Like, what is this? And then it's just Gugu. I'm like, Reen, what the what? Like, how are you so like? She's so like. I guess it's just how Gugu is, right? He's so
Yeah.
tall now, and he's so
It
muscular
might have
that
been,
like
she,
maybe
like,
Reen
barely
just
grew.
yeah. That's what I thought, but
I mean, whatever. But going all the way back,
Back.
that scene where he's drunk inside the
Oh my
friggin' thing, and then Reen's parents are trying to take her away, and then Gugu is just like, "Yeah, I ain't got time for this.
Right?
Give me the booze."
I love that.
Give me
shit.
booze. Give me booze. Such a good impression. First impression right there.
I
I
know.
know.
Because like maybe if
And
you
then how he
didn't-
walks
yeah.
out and he's like, "I don't know who this guy is, but like, I love you the most, so it doesn't even matter. Good day."
That's so true.
That's what I'm talking about.
Gugu's
He's
just
such a
great
boss.
character.
Damn,
Great
he just
character,
carries
man.
that show.
But
Ah.
right now, I could live without Fushi right now. If they just made side story Gugu, I could.
I could actually do that. Too.
I don't give a fuck about
Just
Fushi
give
right
the
now.
show to Gugu. It's all
That's all
Gugu
I'm
now.
saying.
Yeah, that's
To your
that's
eternity,
fine.
Gugu. That's what they should call it.
Oh my god! But why did the grandma, like when she was blocking their path, like why did she just like stare, like
I think they
like,
didn't.
friggin'
She just
stare
didn't
them
wa-
down?
Yeah,
bro.
she didn't want them to see Fushi's fight.
I think so.
I
too.
realized, but why couldn't they say there's something dangerous in the forest? Like, wait a bit. She just fucking
you know what?
like
Yeah,
mean mug the shit
true,
out of
that's
them,
true,
bro.
that's true. I'm not too sure, but the way it goes, I feel like because the guy is very powerful, Reen's dad. I feel like if she's like, oh yeah, there's some. Like, I was thinking the same thing, but what if she goes, oh, there's something dangerous in the forest, and he goes, oh, I'll just call my men and we'll go fight it for. I just need my daughter back home. Then I think she just didn't want to say anything just to like not have any like conspiracies go around with that. But yeah, I thought the same thing. I'm like, wow, this girl's mean mugging these people, and no one really said anything. It's like there's like, all right.
I kind of thought she was gonna be like, if you want your daughter back, pay me like $500,000.
Yo, are we also gonna bypass the fact that Gugu's home and the first thing they do is make the man cook for them?
Yeah. Well, that looked delicious. Why does he know how to cook? Makes no sense to me.
The
Nasty
guy's
cook,
a god, bro. And how pissed am I when the time skips and Gugu looks the way he does and Reen still wants to talk to Fushi?
No.
I'm pissed. I'm pissed for him. He's not even
now.
pissed.
He
I'm
has
pissed.
facial hair. He's cool now.
It's like mine, bro.
about-
What is this? What is that, dude? Like, come on. There's no way that's the reason. Reen's a bastard child, by the way. Anyway. I don't know. I love To Your Eternity. Like we keep saying every damn week, the show is just carrying. Is this fall or spring? It's spring.
Spring.
The fall.
Spring.
Yeah. I don't know. This is hands down the best fall ongoing anime right now.
Yeah, it's good.
You mean
It
spring?
has to be. So yeah, fuck you. It'll be the best in fall as well. I don't give a shit. 15 comes after 16,
Fall
and
comes after
10,000
summer.
BC, and fall comes after winter. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
What?
I don't know. I'm fucked up right now. I like it. The girls, Gugu, man. I have him on my screen. Keep looking at him.
Yo.
I really
Gugu is-
one thing I really appreciated was the drunk scene too. Like, I love the little like it's serious, but like there's some comedy in it, and it works like really well. Because I'm kind of thinking like, dude, hurry up, like go save Fushi, but he's like, ah.
And you know what? Exactly. And I appreciate the show more because they didn't do the generic thing when Gugu goes back and Fushi's just doing a stare down. Fushi's literally almost dead, or technically
Right?
He's dead. He
I
died.
I was like. I was so surprised by that. I was like,
Yeah,
oh,
'cause
he's going to be his dog form hiding somewhere.
Exactly.
And he's like a rock, man. All of his forms were taken.
Yeah, I literally was looking over and I'm like, is this guy's shit? This guy's actually shit. And then Gugu does his thing, and so the contrast between characters that was there, and I'm like, oh yes, thank God for this little man.
And
that
I love
became
how
big boy.
I love how the god was like, oh, he's like a fragile little thing, but he's like strong still.
Yeah.
Like he'll be like he's good for your.
Yeah, he said this is the exact word. He's like, yeah, like you said, he's a fragile being, not weak. Like he's fragile. I love. Yeah, you're right. Perfect
great.
sentence.
See how
Great
much of
did
a
it.
legend
The dialogue
Gugu
is
is, bro.
amazing.
This guy impressed the whole god, bro.
That's
Gugu
true.
impressed the whole god.
and then the god looks at Fushi. He's like, "You need to get fucking stronger, man. I don't know. Like, I don't know what you. I'm trying
what
to
are
make
you
you
doing?
better than these humans."
He's
and
like,
you're
God damn, I
dumb."
wish I made Gugu, not this nonsense.
He did make it good.
Listen. When the beholder goes,
No,
and
that's
touches,
not God, duh.
It's,
don't know.
It's a god.
yeah. When
Could be
but
God,
when-
duh.
It could be God. Duh. True.
Could be.
When the beholder goes and puts his finger on the rock and Gugu started glowing, I was like, oh shit, is it? Oh, was this happening? Like I thought Gugu was becoming like I thought he was gonna mend the rock or Fushi into Gugu, so then Gugu technically is dead, but not really. There's like a dual personality between them. But I'm
Oh,
like,
geez.
thank God they didn't, because I didn't want Gugu to be a part of Fushi yet.
I agree. No,
I just
What do
want.
you mean yet?
Never.
My kid's
Come on.
dying. He has to
No,
die. I'm
no,
sorry.
he's not
No.
dying. He's
They
not
made
dying.
the connection too strong.
You
This
can't
is the
do that to
strongest
me.
connection in the show, and they're gonna have to break
And that's
it.
why it's the one that this is the one that's like sticks. Third
Nope.
time's the charm,
Nope,
right?
nope.
He made the first
come
connection,
on.
he died. Made the second connection, she died.
Ooh, wait, Sean, are you
and
upset?
then third,
I will take like 2 weeks off work and just like cry at home.
Sean,
guys.
I thought you wanted everyone to die. See how it
Not
feels?
Gugu.
See how-
Not Gugu.
honestly, like if every character died one by one and Gugu survived, I'd be okay.
I'd be okay with that. Yeah.
100%. The
Oh, if
beholder.
Fushi was
the
gone.
beholder could get
Like
his
when I
ass
saw
whooped.
Fushi as a rock,
Yeah,
and like
Gugu was
if
holding
it
him.
just
You're fine.
ended there, and then Gugu just carried his pet rock in his pocket as like a good luck charm,
Yeah.
and it was just that was the rest of the anime.
Go
That's fine with
Gugu
me.
Adventures now. That's it.
That's it. To your eternity. To Gugu's eternity. Is what they would name the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, what if Gugu just ate the rock? That'd be sick. Okay, I don't know why he would do that. Okay, like he wants it like to ferment inside his
Right?
belly sack or whatever. That'd be sick. I don't know. It's weird.
Also, wait. I just want to do a quick side note. How convenient it was that there was just a random torch
Yeah,
just like in the forest. But then it was useless because he couldn't use it still because he had no more alcohol. 100%. Like, how do you make something so easily convenient but then useless at the same time?
Dude, it's a generic show when it needs to be, and then it twists it when it needs to be. I love it. Like, you're right. Yeah. I never thought about it. Where the hell did this flaming torch come from?
I think if we look back, it'll make sense. I think either someone dropped it. Was it the maid lady who was chasing after them? Did she drop it?
I thought they already used it. Or maybe it was on the trees, like the no, it wouldn't have been because they don't want
it was I don't know. It was lodged perfectly between two rocks, stood up nice and straight.
Someone must have dropped it. And then come on.
I don't know. That you're right though.
I don't know.
I swear it was the maid who was chasing them.
Maybe.
And she like got scared and dropped it.
Maybe I'm not as big brain as you, so maybe I miss like from watching Vivy. I miss these little details.
Fuck Vivy. Don't even talk about that shit. I don't know. Loving the show. Loving Gugu, of course. I want to see more big Gugu in action.
He's got to beat someone up. I got to see that.
Please don't take that motherfucker away from me. I'll be so upset. I'll be like, I know I say he's gonna die, but if he dies, I'm not coming on the podcast. It'll just be like a PNG on my face, and I'll talk from my phone or something because I'm not getting out of bed. Like Sean, we'll all just take 2 weeks off.
The podcast is taking 2 weeks off to mourn the loss of Gugu.
Sorry. Put up PSA, bro. Could be like I lost a family member. I'm like, I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck. What's their name? Gugu.
Gugu.
Called him Gugu. It's like, I don't give. What was he to you?
Everything.
And yeah, I would have been like Familia. I would have been like the Vin Diesel line.
What did it cost?
I'm looking forward to this. Just so you guys know, if season 2 isn't confirmed for less than a year from today, no, I'm just gonna watch. I'm just gonna read the manga. I can't.
There's a manga.
Yeah. Oh, Andre. Oh my God. Bro, the guy already finished Jujutsu yesterday. I already know that.
What do you mean? I haven't even touched that.
I'm not talking
it's
about you.
Sean. Oh, Sean.
I know you have some willpower.
I bet you've read exactly 0 chapters of Solo Leveling since our last discussion.
Me?
Yeah. No, me.
No, Sean.
Oh, wait. This is the segment of the podcast where actually Alan gets invited to the Solo Leveling debate. Andre is the leader right now. As a newly invited member, holy fuck, that thing is nasty.
Oh god.
And all I'm gonna say is it does everything right. I don't think it has done nothing wrong. It has explained everything as best as it possibly can within those frames or panels. Mm-hmm. And Andre's right, bro. Honestly, it has better animation than anything I've ever seen.
Really?
Or I swear to God, dude, it's so hard. It's so hard to say it's not because I don't know who that kid was that drew this. That guy needs a raise. I don't know where he is. That guy needs a raise. I don't give a shit. And his the way he writes his plot. Oh my God! Character development, God tier.
Okay,
animations,
that's my mission then. That'll be my mission for this week.
Honestly, it's the first couple of panels. You're just like, what the fuck? Like, why did Andre tell me to read this? This guy is useless. And then it went from that to, oh my God. Like, I was like, dude, I love everything about it. I love RPGs, MMORPGs as games. This is that. Plus anime. Plus, I can't read, like I said. And I'm reading this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. That's my petition. Andre, would you like to say anything else about Solo Leveling?
I don't have to say. You said it. You said.
Dude,
you said all I need to do, bro.
I went from prologue to chapter 87 in one night, and I couldn't stop.
Those chapters are long too.
God damn, they're long, but
I don't know. They don't feel long, bro. They feel so
bro, they had me doing
short,
this. So here's my iPad because I went from my phone because I'm like, yo, I need to see more. So there's some panels that are like this, right?
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh shit, and I have to spin it, and I have to turn off rotation because like there's just like this one long ass scene of just like fighting, and it's so good, dude. It's so good.
And like like you already know, like basically that he's an OP like main character, but like the way they do it,
my God.
it's just like it's like badassery, not like you know how sometimes like anime the main character's OP, so there's no stakes.
Yeah, like Natsu.
So, right, they just
lots of tasty steaks in this.
Yeah, dude.
Right,
and you know what? I will say this: he's OP, and he's still struggling. That's how good this is.
Okay.
He's busted as shit, and there's still things that he's trying to figure out about
and you can
himself.
see him struggle through and gain and get stronger.
Okay,
and
I'll read it.
Okay, and I just want to say one thing. It's not really spoiling anything. My favorite thing about it, obviously animation and all that, but because it's like an MMORPG, at the end of the chapter, you see it's like a game where you see what he's gained. And that's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna say what he's gained, but like you just see a list at the end, and you're like, ooh, he's picked up this, this, and this. Cool. Let's see what happens to it, like how he uses it or what it does or whatever. That's all I'm gonna say. God damn, this game is not game. I wish it was a game. this what is it? It's like it's not a manga. Is it manga?
It's a manhwa. It's manhwa because it's from Korean.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's from Korea.
Yeah, dude.
I will say, I was going to read it, and then Tower of God came off of its like 1 year or 2 year hiatus and started releasing like buttloads of chapters at once.
Wait, you're reading that too?
Tower of God. I've always read Tower of God.
I started reading that too.
Oh,
Really?
okay. So can I read it? Is it okay?
I'm on like a whole tip. I did Solo Leveling, and then it told me to watch read beginning after the end. So I'm like, okay. And then Tower of God was like the first one that I was introduced to. That and God of High School. But I don't think I'm going to read God of High School because that seems very generic. So I don't think I have to. But Tower of God. So that's what I started next. So that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah, that's the longest segment of Sean start reading Solo Leveling ever. It's going to get longer and longer the more
We're
you
getting double
wait.
team now. Getting flanked. By both of you.
Yep.
From the side and from the bottom.
Great choice of words and great choice of imagery. Love it. Okay, so are we done with To Eternity?
Bro, we're done with To Eternity. It's amazing.
Right.
Watch it. If you haven't watched it, watch it now.
Yeah.
You're wasting your life at this point.
So from Sean disappointing us from not reading Solo Leveling to another disappointment of the year, and we're going to talk about E3. Andre, you've done more.
Electronics Entertainment Expo.
Is that why it's called E3?
Yes, 3 E's.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, why? Yeah, what? How would I never thought? Anyway, okay.
Call it 3 Z's.
I'm just. This is true. This is my input, and that's all I'm gonna say. Nintendo carried the shit out of this E3. Everyone else can go suck one because they're dog shit. Okay, go ahead, Andre.
Yep. Let's talk about them. I don't know no particular order because most of these I don't care about. So if I forget a show,
Okay.
I forgot about it.
Yeah, true.
Okay, so I think Ubisoft started it. Oh no. Before E3, let's do Summer Games Fest because this was 145 minutes of uselessness and then like 30 or then like 2 minutes of like actual like
Decent.
interest.
Yeah.
Right. So Summer Games Fest happened first. Mr. Jeff Keighley, I remember him from like fucking GameTrailers.com or some shit. I don't remember where he was. Wherever he is, but now he's some big shot in the game world. Has his own shows and stuff. Does a whole long laundry list of nothing pretty much.
Literally
and then he
nothing.
plays some bands. Weezer was there for some reason.
And
then
it's fucking shit.
but he played a little clip, a new trailer for Tales of the Arise.
Yep, that looks
Great.
good. That's the one
Great,
we all
looks
like.
good,
yeah.
amazing. And then ended the show with Elden Ring, the new game from Software.
Let's go.
That one needs to hurry up. That's the only one I would really wanted from what I saw.
And
Literally the
damn,
only one.
it looks good.
It does look good.
I like it's hard to like say, I guess, because it's very like minimal gameplay, but it looks pretty damn good and pretty interesting.
That's straight going to be just straight adventures, like solo adventure, right? Or do we not know yet?
Well, it has like the same like souls thing, like so you can call people to help you like through like souls or whatever, and then there's PvP mode also, like it's a big in the souls community PvP.
Okay.
Yeah, so looks amazing. Looks like it's gonna be great. I'm excited for it.
Yeah.
Story by George R.R. Martin. So apparently, what he did was he like built the bosses, I guess, like the main bosses, like the 6 demigods they call it, that are holding the pieces of the Elden Ring, and then their backstories and stuff, and then they kind of built off and like built the game around that.
That's smart.
So it's really
I
interesting.
didn't know that.
So
That's
it's like,
cool.
yeah. So apparently it's a really good collab. There's gonna be a lot more things. There's gonna be applicable skills to your different like your different weapons, because like in Dark Souls 3 I think they had like weapon skills, so each weapon had its own skill.
Yeah.
But this one, like, they're gonna have like a skill thing,
Like
kind of
okay.
like Sekiro, I guess, but
Okay.
more in depth.
Cool.
Right.
I like that.
And then so It's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be big open world. You're gonna get a horse. You're gonna be able to
Nice.
jump. Finally, you can
Finally.
jump. There's gonna be a
God
jump
damn.
button.
Bro, how many times I just
So-
ran into like a cliff, like a little ledge, because I thought you could like jump.
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah, and they said they're gonna significantly reduce fall damage because they wanna enhance vertical exploration.
Thank you.
So
I'll be all over
yes. I'm still probably gonna roll off a ledge in the middle of a fight and then have to replay fucking 15 minutes of a level just
That's
because I did that.
that.
But
Probably. I just want to see how much
It
fall
is what
damage
it
my
is.
horse can take.
No, don't kill the fucking horse, man.
I used to do that in freaking
Skyrim.
what was it, Ghost of Tsushima?
Oh.
No, Ghost of Tsushima. You jump off a big house and the horse would just like break its legs and then you would just jump off.
God, you guys are messed up, man.
I would do it. It's like
never,
Skyrim. Was it Skyrim?
God.
Yeah, it was Skyrim.
You guys are terrible.
Anyways, so there was that. Ubisoft did something. I don't really know. Oh, they had that not Rayman. What's that one? Rabbids and Mario
Don't
Kingdom.
even bring that
Why?
shit up, dude.
Why do you keep trying to bring those rabbit things a thing? Like,
Yeah, it's a
making those
very
rabbit things a
popular
thing?
game. Apparently, I'm just saying, like all the people,
Yeah.
all the YouTuber influencers were super excited about it.
They're
So the
so
first one was
derpy.
amazing.
Why?
But it's a tactical
Tactical.
game.
Here we go.
It's a tactical game. That's not really my cup of tea.
Bro, that
so I
star
don't know.
looked ugly, bro. That's Luma always looked cute. That I don't know what I saw. I don't even know if we're talking about the same thing, but that star rabbit shit, I was like, what the hell is this? Is disgusting. This should be like, you should go to jail for creating that.
Yes. Yeah. So yeah. So that's that. I don't know. I'm done with Ubisoft already. And then we had Xbox. We had Xbox Bethesda because they just bought Bethesda and now they're fancy or whatever.
They like to ruin everything, don't
They started off with a Starfield trailer, which was this big game that everyone was talking about leading up to it.
don't
I
know
had
what
no
that
idea
mean.
what it
I
was.
have no idea what that means
I
either.
still don't know what it is because all they did was show a trailer
Bro.
that some woman getting into a rocket ship
Yeah.
and then
I
said
could've-
it comes out. It comes out like 15 months from now. It comes out November of next year.
Disgusting.
That's so far away.
I don't know. I always thought Bethesda should have been owned by not I'm biased, but Japanese, just because like Japanese art styles, I would assume go with Bethesda better.
But Bethesda's a Western. They make
I know,
Western
I get
RPGs.
it, but it's like if someone asked me if Avatar the Airbender is a cartoon, I'd be like, no, that's straight anime. You just copied it. But that's another debate for one other day. But no,
That's a whole other
that's a
debate.
whole other debate. But I don't know. Like lackluster. I do like the Halo multiplayer being free. I think that's kind of
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
Much
I don't.
appreciated.
Yeah, I don't know. It looks cool. It has a lot of grapples. I've seen different things, but I mean, I like Halo, but it was just the free that got me kind of like interested
Yeah.
because I'm like, I don't have to pay for it. Yay! Game companies are
Yeah, it's
understanding.
true.
But when,
Honestly, the
Well,
biggest thing with
yeah.
Xbox for me is Game Pass, bro. Game Pass is such a.
that's true.
It seems like a deal, but I don't have an Xbox.
Me
I've
neither.
been thinking to get like a Series S, just because it's cheap, and then I can just get Game Pass, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't
hold
know.
on,
We'll
hold
see.
on. Pirates
Yeah.
of the Caribbean: Sea of Thieves. That shit look cool.
did it?
No. But I just wanted to mention they were funny enough to buy the rights for some. But the thing is, it's original
Yeah.
story, so it's not just straight copy and paste of the movies.
Mm-hmm.
I
Do
feel
you
like,
play Sea of Thieves?
No. But it looked cool.
Alan's in for a rude awakening.
Why? What?
That game.
The Sea of Thieves trash. I don't know. It's been like popular, and friggin' Rare made it, didn't they? Wasn't it Rare?
Is it dog
There's
shit?
lots
Who
their
used to
touch.
who used to be legends? Who used to
Lost
Banjo
it.
Kazooie,
Not
Banjo
anymore.
Tooie, friggin' Perfect Dark,
Donkey Kong? What are you talking
friggin'
about?
Donkey Kong 64.
Oh, yeah, Conker's bad for a day.
Conker's
Ooh, yeah,
bad
Conker.
for a
Oh,
day,
what?
yes.
What's that game that they remastered? The Scrubonauts? No, it's not called that. It's
Conker's
called
bad for a day. They
Psychonauts?
remastered that.
no. It's like Scuba something. Scribble.
Scooby-Doo.
No, I don't remember. It's
Scribble
it was-
Knots.
No,
Scribble
it's not Scribble Knots.
That's the one for DS.
No, it's something else, man.
What's it about?
I don't
what
know.
kind-
It was a shit game anyway, but they remastered it. But
From
that
when?
looked cool. But it looked dog shit. They remastered from like the. Nah.
Oh, are you talking about in the Xbox show? Is that what it was?
Yeah. It was
Oh, I don't know. Psychonauts you're talking about.
Is it Psychonauts?
But it's not a remaster. They're making a second one.
Oh, is this Psychonauts 2?
Yeah,
Dude, I would fell asleep. I told you I fell asleep half that show, bro. That thing was so bad.
Anyways, don't worry about that. They had Stalker 2. I don't care. They had Back for Blood. Looks interesting.
Cool.
Left 4 Dead was fun back in the day, so maybe it'll be fun.
I hope that's
too.
good.
Yeah, when
I mean, it's such a good co-op game.
Yeah, it is. We should play that.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. All of us. Come on, Sean.
I can do
You
it.
have to pay for a freaking PlayStation
God damn it.
Gold. What's it called? PlayStation Plus.
You don't know what
That's
it's called.
This guy said PlayStation Gold.
Wow.
I mixed them together,
Forever an
bro.
Xbox fanboy over here.
Yeah, I haven't had an Xbox in 2 generations. Don't be
Yeah.
mad at me.
That's true.
And then they
true.
had this thing called Atomic Heart. I don't know what it is. Outer Worlds 2. Never played Outer Worlds. Not really a big Fallout guy, so I don't really care. Microsoft Flight Simulator, best game of the show, obviously.
Yo,
Because,
everyone's
who
went
doesn't
so
wanna fly
hyped for that.
planes?
Yeah.
But Forza Horizon 5 looks
Oh.
fucking
It
beautiful.
looks
That
good,
might make me
but
get
bro,
the
they had
PS5.
like a pinata simulator where you're just beating up pinatas on the road. I was like, what's this all about? But it looked cool.
Also, Forza Horizon's Xbox exclusive, Sean, so that wouldn't be good.
What?
It's Xbox
Yeah.
exclusive. What are you talking
Forza's Xbox, Gran Turismo's PlayStation.
What?
about? John just slowly deteriorates inside. Oh, that's the eyes. I saw that. Bro. It's okay. It's
Yeah,
alright.
I don't like. I'm not big on just like driving around like big things.
No,
and like big. I'm not big on just like drive. I don't like games where I have to be in a car and I'm just like stuck
Yeah.
in a car.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't
Okay.
really
The
like
last
That
game
makes
I
sense.
enjoyed like that was Need for Speed Most Wanted, hands down best
Ooh.
racing game I ever played in my life.
Yeah.
And they will not
Mm-hmm.
they remastered it, but they will not make another Need for Speed Most Wanted, and I don't know why. It pisses me off. But they make these games where it forces me to brake around a corner, and I'm like, no, I want to smash into that damn wall and use my momentum to keep on going. Like, fuck you, stop doing this.
boop, like friggin' boop.
Yeah, just fucking boop, boop. I was like, yeah, that's what I want. But yeah, no, it looks good. But
Yeah.
I never
Yeah.
played
Those-
Forza, never played.
Me
Gran
neither.
Turismo.
But those environments
Look
I don't
good.
know, that's
It
the
looks
best looking shit I've ever
fantastic.
seen.
Yeah,
in my
yeah, yeah.
life. I don't know. That's all I can say. And then they paused it and said, "We have one more thing. Big surprise, and unleash this thing called Redfall, which is just a big long ass cinematic trailer, and these magic dudes are fighting vampires." And
Oh yeah, that looked
Yay.
like Fortnite.
okay,
That's the guy
Okay.
from Fortnite.
and then you guys forgot about the super special surprise that they did at the end of the show,
Oh, yeah?
after the show,
Uh-huh.
I was
the
sleeping.
Xbox fridge.
Oh no, I saw that, dude. I thought it was a
Yeah,
meme.
the
They
Xbox
made-
that?
mini fridge.
They're making
There
an
was
Xbox
a
fridge.
meme at the beginning when they announced the Series X. Everyone said it looked like a
Uh,
fridge. So now
does.
they actually released a mini fridge.
that is like the.
That looks like the X.
You know what though?
Genius.
Good
That's
on
genius
them.
marketing.
Good on
Smart.
them. It's so good. It's
Take
so
the
good.
memes, make profit.
Because I will never
That's how
buy an
you do it
Xbox,
nowadays.
but I definitely will get a mini fridge that looks like an Xbox.
I don't know. That fridge looks
better than-
fire.
that
Because
was-
inside is like green and it like lights up. It looks freaking pretty.
Alan's going to do the
That's
reverse
what I'm
psychology thing. He's going to get an actual fridge that
Yeah.
looks like an Xbox Mini.
Paint it. Yeah, exactly. Sean's. You know me now.
That's how you do it.
That's it. That's so
Oh my
smart.
God. But yeah, anything else you guys have from the Xbox show?
I don't know if it was an Xbox, but no, it wasn't. But in general, Battlefield 6, right?
It was an Xbox show too.
Oh, okay.
2042, it's called.
Yeah, it looks. I mean,
That looks pretty too, bro.
it looks
real pretty.
phenomenal.
Yeah.
I was never a fan of Battlefield because when I was a fan of shooting games, I still am, but I'm more
Call
of
of
a
Duty.
COD guy. Yeah,
Yeah.
but the thing is, like realism with Battlefield 6 is definitely way better than COD. You know,
Yeah.
you got recoil, you got flinch,
Also,
you have
vehicles. is good.
vehicles,
Yeah.
just player movement on the ground, aiming. It's all Battlefield realism, but the problem is, it's just not COD. You know what I mean? Like kids love COD because COD is COD.
Yeah.
Like,
It's
and-
quick. COD is fast. It's quick.
Exactly.
It's like to
Small
the point,
maps. You can die 100
Yeah, like-
times. Like it's fine.
Because like I like if I'm like especially now in things like if I'm coming back from work, I have like maybe an hour or two before I have to like
Right.
do my after work shit. I can just sit down, play 3-4 games of COD, quick.
Mm-hmm.
Which Battlefield, these big elaborate things,
Yeah,
it
they're
feels
huge,
like you have
right?
to sit down, do like articulating, like plan out shit
Yeah.
and friggin' like do strategy and like it
Yeah.
just feels like this whole thing. But it looks amazing.
Oh, it looks
Like,
fantastic.
honestly, like it was the first time I was ever like interested because like the dynamic weather where there's a friggin' tornado just in like in
Cool.
the middle of
Very
a friggin'
cool. Yep.
field.
Yeah.
Like you're just like trying to shoot people and you just get caught up in a tornado. That would be friggin'
Which
it would be
you can
complete.
open your air
chaos.
glider for around it, which is
That's
kind of
pretty
cool.
sweet. Yeah.
So like
Yeah.
So there's a lot of cool things and it looks really
And
cool.
Back in the day, though, I used to be sweet at Battlefield 2 for Xbox.
Oh yeah.
Sick,
Medal of
man.
Honor, dude. That's what segue.
Oh my
me
God.
Yeah, that's what segued me into.
They have to make another one of those.
You know what
They
they
won't,
did,
though.
and it
Come
didn't do
on.
well. You know why? You know why it doesn't do well? It's not COD. COD has the branding. COD has all the deals, and COD
I
is
want the
COD,
campaign, man. I want the campaign. I don't care about the online.
Battlefield's not doing campaign.
Yeah, but
too.
2042 doesn't have a campaign in it.
They already said no to it. It's only like that's what I'm saying. Like, what,
It's
so
only
then what are
online.
you releasing? An online? Okay, it's not battle royale, so you already are.
An online with tornadoes.
Bro, but like this is what I'm saying. An online, they're gonna make me pay full price for a game that's fucking only
Yes.
online.
Listen, I'm gonna say this. I was on that side until they broke down realistically, like when you like COD and even Halo, like
Yeah.
a lot more people play the campaign in Halo than these other games, but COD and Battlefield,
Right.
it's like
Yeah, that's true.
15, it's like 6 to 15% of these guys that play the campaign,
Yeah.
because it's a lot. It's played more online. It's played more competitively, especially COD. Like they don't care
But
about.
this is the thing, Andre. This is the thing. Costco.
Yeah.
I'm talking about a fucking superstore right now.
Costco keeps the cost low.
No, they keep their fucking food, like their
Yeah.
hot dogs and shit, very low, and
The same
their
price, yeah.
chicken very low
Yes.
because they know that's what people come for. But because
Yeah.
people come for those things, they buy everything else in the store,
Yeah.
and that's what makes them
Yeah.
the money. So when you do that, and this is what I'm saying, I'm not saying no campaign, I'm not buying the game, but technically that's what I'm saying, because like if I'm a person that buys the game for the campaign, and then I play the multiplayer after. What is it to me when the person that I'm trying to invest in support says, yeah, we don't really care about you. Just play the multiplayer. Here you go.
The difference between that hot dogs and thing is it takes literally millions of dollars
I
to
know.
put resources into making a campaign when they can just not, and then put those resources into the multiplayer and just make a big, huge, like
Yeah.
fully fleshed out multiplayer. Like imagine there's campaign, but there might not be tornadoes if they had to spend time making a campaign. You know what I mean?
Then don't.
Yeah.
then
Honestly,
don't
that's
rush
the only
game.
thing that jumped out
That
on me
could
in
be
the spring.
true,
I
yeah,
just
yeah.
saw the tornado.
Then be like GTA and take 7 years to release the next one. And if it ever comes out, make it good.
Like a
Don't-
god level.
Don't
Yeah.
don't be Call of Duty. You copy and paste the skeleton, or sorry, you copy and paste the skeleton and just tweak a little bit of coloring and tweak. Oh yeah, remember that shit from Black Ops 2? We're gonna make it in Black Ops 4 or 7, and we're just gonna map it with some different stuff. Like I lost, like my girlfriend plays a lot of COD, and I like playing the CODs, but when it comes down to it, I'm literally just replaying
Honestly, I like-
a game that I've played.
I like Modern Warfare. I
Oh,
like
yeah.
it. It just
Yeah.
takes up friggin' 900 friggin' gigabytes on my drive, and I can't keep any other games if I have it. So that's why I don't. That's literally the only reason why
true.
I will never go back to it, because installing it takes up my whole hard drive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't play COD anymore just because like playing online games that's like repetitive like that just makes
That's
me
what
feel
I'm
empty
saying.
inside.
Like, yeah, exactly. Like I can't say shit now to kids because I get banned on PlayStation. Like I'm like, you know what? The whole fun of this thing is over. I just go and play with playing Black Desert now with me and my horse, and we just kind of go around fucking shit up. Like that's all I do now.
I don't
There
know
you
what
go.
this is, bro. It sounds like an interesting game. I don't know what it is.
You should. It's pretty good. It's
Anyways.
Yeah. Anyways. Yeah, E3 sucks.
I don't know. You
It's
can
a
know,
good-
man.
Yo,
Let's
what about-
know,
Nintendo, though.
man.
Let's
We have
move
to
to
go on to the
Nintendo.
next show. What was the next? No,
I don't give
we're
a
not
fuck
there
ab-
yet.
Bro, I
You
didn't
have to
watch
go-
anything good until
Square
Nintendo.
Enix.
All right,
They
go.
spent 17 minutes on Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
What about it?
Then they said they're adding Black Panther to the Avengers game. And then they showed Integrate again. Looks cool. It's pretty, right? Right, pretty. And then they announced Strangers of Paradise Final Fantasy
Listen,
Origins.
Andre.
Origins.
That is the one.
I would have rather
That is the one.
Rewatched Shaman King 8 times than watched his E3. Other than
What are you
No
talking about?
way.
Oh, what
That's
100%.
low.
Listen, this is all I needed. Okay? All I needed is... I watched the Xbox one literally to try and convince myself to get an Xbox, and they didn't, so... We'll try again next year. Anyways.
I like that.
But Final Fantasy, like I heard rumblings, like there was like gonna be like a Souls style
Like
Final
Aaron
Fantasy
Yeager
game.
rumbling or
That's
what?
no,
Sorry, go
I heard
ahead.
rumors then.
Okay.
Okay, that there was gonna be a Soul style Final Fantasy game set
Yeah.
in the set in the first Final Fantasy universe, and then I was like, I need to see that.
That's
and
cool.
the only reason I watched the Square Enix, and I like Square Enix as a company. This E3 showing obviously wasn't good, but like they make a lot of very quality RPGs and
They
stuff.
do.
So I like them as a company. Yeah, but the Stranger Paradise looked good. I played the demo. It's hard as shit. Well, I played on hard mode, so it was hard as shit. Very Souls-like hard shit. Mechanics are good. It's really fun, so I will be dipping into that one.
Cool.
It's really good.
Okay, that's cool. Okay, you deserve that input. I will say that.
Okay.
Can we jump out of the shit and go into like the shower where Nintendo is?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
You guys don't want to talk about Bandai Namco first, bro?
Shut the fuck up.
What about Capcom?
What about Capcom? What did they do?
Yeah.
They showed that they have esports or something. I don't know.
Yay! Esports. Let's do it.
I'm not getting paid. Don't mention. I don't give a fuck what you're doing. Stop trying to make
Yo.
money off
Okay,
of me, man.
I want to talk
Fine,
about Breath of the Wild.
fine.
Breath of the Wild 2.
Yeah.
Fine. Pokemon. Don't you want to work up to it, guys? Don't you
No.
want to go from the
No.
beginning
Listen,
of the
we literally
thing?
have 10 minutes.
Yo,
until
Metroid looked pretty good.
Yes.
That Metroid game looked pretty good.
I like
The
Metroid.
3D one?
No, the 2D
It's
one.
2D.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
You're a hater, bro. Sean, you're such a hater.
Sean really just
You
fucking stabbed the
spend
shit
full
out of that.
price on Pokemon Snap, and you're gonna hate on
Oh
a 2D
my
Metroid.
God,
You
wait,
haven't
this is
played
a
Pokemon
war.
Snap yet. Alan.
I played the original.
Fight. No, don't bring me into this fight. Just keep on going. I like
You have
this.
to play Pokemon Snap 2, okay? Before you can hit
I
on
don't.
it.
Aw.
I'm gonna get
yeah.
Sean's
Metroid.
so upset.
I'm
No.
gonna get Metroid,
I'm not playing
and I'm
that.
gonna have lots of fun shooting aliens with my Zamus robot. Okay,
Uh-huh.
Mr. Robot.
and running away from whatever those robots are.
Yeah, what would-
Castlevania
what were
Metroid
those
Edition.
things?
I don't know.
Ooh.
They look scary, and then you have to run away. That's all I know. Okay,
Uh-huh.
but I'ma do it, and it's gonna be a
Sean's so
fun time.
disappointed, bro. Sean fucking hates you right now.
Oh my god! And in Advance Wars, lots of old people like that apparently. So Advance Wars was
I don't fucking
good
know.
for some people.
Honestly,
Yeah.
C3 sucked in
Friggin'
general.
that Mario Golf game almost made me want to buy it.
Yo,
but
that shit looks cool,
Yeah.
but I'm not. I'm not.
I know that I'm gonna have fun for like a day and a half, and then I'm never gonna touch it again. So I just need to no, I'm gonna stay away from that. And then they're releasing a new Mario Party that is just a collection of the
Same
old
thing.
Mario parties.
Exactly. I hate when they do that. It's just freaking money grabbing.
Yeah, but I mean,
But
it's
they
cool for
have some of
people
my
that haven't.
favorite mini games in it that are
Yeah.
literally from my childhood, and that's the reason why they do it.
I'm gonna
Because
buy
I was
Right?
literally,
That
I was
nostalgia.
literally tempted, just because I was like, oh, I remember playing that, bro. I remember fixing Bowser's face, and then you had to make it look.
Okay. But a
Just
lot
start
of those like video games had very like faulty mechanics. Like, did they fix the mechanics in the remake?
I hope they
I
don't.
hope probably.
They better.
hope they
No,
don't.
they better have.
I don't
Because it's
know.
very
They just
frustrating.
don't. They
Honestly,
just don't even.
honestly, for me, like Sean was like just yelling, not really yelling before Breath of the Wild 2. Again, I didn't play it
This guy
myself.
just skipped that.
I'm skipping everything. I'm going there. I'm saying
That's
my input.
right
I'm leaving. Breath of the Wild 2, nasty. I think it's gonna be good.
Good,
I don't
good,
know
good,
if it's
good.
gonna be great.
Not
because-
good.
No, it's gonna be great.
No, I don't.
It's gonna be superb.
Hopefully, because
It's gonna be
they
astonishing.
literally
It's gonna
gave
be
me-
Gugu.
Like, listen, think of this.
It's gonna be Gugu, bro.
Oh yeah, that's what I want to hear.
The thing is, though, I want it to be good, but the problem with games like Breath of the Wild, like just the first one, that shit was
It
too
was
good.
already, yeah.
Was fucking too good.
It's
If
hard
you
to
can
beat that.
top that,
they
whatever.
will.
I'll never argue again. Like you guys, whoever made the game, whoever's like doing
Link's hair alone tells me that it's gonna
nasty,
be fucking amazing.
right? And that's what I'm thinking. I hope it's not just eye candy. Again, I hope they don't do what COD does and just copy and paste
Yeah.
and then put
Did
different
you
stuff
see
on
the fucking sunset shining
I
off
did.
Link
Looks nice.
as he friggin' fell out the sky?
I mean-
I was like,
I mean, this is
Bussin'.
Switch. Like, it's not even meant for graphics, and it looks so good.
I-
So imagine
know,
the story.
man.
Aren't they gonna
and the
release-
reason why I was so like amazed is because this is not at all what I was expecting.
No.
Right.
Not even a little bit. No, because like the first teaser, they were in like some dark basement.
Yeah.
So I was thinking it was gonna get dark, and then we're gonna go through. I thought we were gonna explore basically the same area, but maybe some of the towns are built up a little more, or maybe there's like some other dark elements or some shit. And then they're just like, nope, we just built the whole other thing on top of the old thing. So here you go. Now you're in the sky, and you can turn into water and go through the rocks.
Feature, pick
And you
me.
have go that hand looks sick. I
Oh,
don't know,
thank you.
bro. Okay, go, Alan. Just go.
I have a question.
Done
Isn't
gushing.
this story before the first one?
That was Hyrule Warriors. That's what you're thinking.
Oh, is that
Hyrule
what that was?
Warriors.
Because I heard
Yeah.
I heard someone saying once like, "Oh, the game is about the prequel to this." I'm like, "Huh? Why would it be a prequel to Breath of the Wild?" The thing is, we already know what happens at the end of Breath of the Wild, and we already know the champions.
Yeah.
Or yeah, in the beginning. And
Yeah, but you
we met
knew
the champions, and everything.
when they made Hyrule Warriors. What my question is when they made Hyrule Warriors, you knew what happened.
Yeah.
But then they changed it
Yeah. Because there's like time
because they had
travel
a
and shit, right?
because they had a time
Yeah.
time traveling
Ruins
robot.
everything if you can't do it well.
So they changed the ending. I don't even remember. I just know they survive or something. I didn't play the game.
Bro,
So
hold on.
think-
A side note before we move
Yeah.
on with games. You want to know how fucked up time travel is with shows?
Yeah.
They literally, Marvel deliberately made Captain America time travel to create the Loki series on Disney
Yeah.
Plus.
Yeah,
and
I heard
even
that.
and even in the Loki series, there is still there's something they can't. There's a time loop thing that they can't close. And I'm not talking about the show. I'm just talking about in plot wise. They fucked up the plot with this time thing because, for example, the cops of time say, "Oh, Loki was supposed to steal the Tesseract." Let's just say, I'm not spoiling anything. But then they go ahead and say, but then you're like, okay, so then why did Captain America and Iron Man need to leave to go back to the 70s to get the Tesseract if Loki was supposed to steal it? And then they're like, oh, it wasn't planned. Let's just say. And then Loki's like, but you just said, like what? They even mentioned in the show the plot that literally can't be mended together. Anyway, fuck time traveling. Anyway, back to
I have
E3.
no idea. I honestly have no idea
No,
what you're
I
talking
haven't
about.
watched it
That
either,
made
but
no
I was
sense.
reading a post on how time travel sucks, and they used Loki and the Avengers. I should just start talking about Steins Gate because Steins Gate's the best. Anyway,
Steins Gate does it right. He knows,
Steins Gate
knows
does
how
it
it's done.
I'm excited. Are you guys excited for E3 or the
What?
ending of E3? Or fuck E3, bro.
Just
I'm
stop
We're
talking
talking
about E3. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, are we still talking about this shit? I'm trying to get it
We're
over
talking
with.
about E3 for like 15 minutes, and this guy's already.
I fucking hate it. Like it was so bad. I give it a 2 out of fucking 1,000.
I'll give it a 5 because Nintendo made
I'll
me
give
happy.
it 6 hash
No,
browns
the
out of
2 I'm giving out of the 1,000 is Nintendo.
I'm giving it a 5.
Out of 1,000
Because
or out of like 5?
Oh no, Elden Ring didn't count. I guess
Elden
That
Ring was good.
Summer Games Fest. Yeah, but that's not E3, so
Yeah.
I can't even give it that.
Yeah,
so
you
4.
see?
I give it a 4 out of 4.
Did we talk about the Guardians of the Galaxy?
Can you
No, I brought it up, but I mean, it looks
Don't.
like it. It looks. Listen, I saw it. It looks like it could be good
Yeah.
or garbage. I don't know.
And
It depends
it's
how.
garbage.
It just depends how the game like plays.
Yeah.
They
It looks
took-
very generic.
Listen.
Like the video looks very generic, but I mean, like some parts of it look
If
cool.
the video
you
is
know?
generic, bro, there is Shadow Legends, whatever that Shadow Rise Online that make better cinematics for a shit 2D game, mobile game than they did
It's-
for that game.
but it's not the cement. That's the point. It's the gameplay. That's
Raid
the
of
point. What I
Shadow
want to see.
Legends. You know what I'm talking about?
That's like Andre.
Yes, I know the YouTube.
That's like saying she has a
What?
great. It has a great personality. The game.
No, it's not, man. What do you
God.
think of it? What do you think of it?
I think I'm afraid of talking about like playing movie-based games because it almost never works out for me since Spider-Man 2 came out.
Jesus.
But-
Christ, that's true.
But
But it's not based on the movie. It's its own story. So technically, it's more like Marvel Spider-Man, the new one. by
okay,
Insomniac,
okay, it's
than
not
that.
going to be like Marvel Spider-Man. I'm playing that right now.
We're gonna talk about hold on. a
That
second.
game was a legendary.
Which one? The one that came over PS4?
Yeah,
Yeah,
All right, we're gonna talk about how Miles Morales sucks though.
I haven't
Compared to
played it
what-
yet.
it doesn't.
Okay,
It
I'll tell
doesn't
you.
though.
I'll tell you this. It's not bad. Play it
Ooh.
for story.
It
However,
doesn't suck though.
hold on. They don't do Miles justice at all.
I don't know what justice for Miles means, so like I can't relate to that. But I'm just saying
In
the
the
game itself is
comics,
great.
this dude is a monster. And I'm not just talking about like
Okay, but he still has time to learn. They have to make Spider-Man 2. He's gonna be
bro,
in Spider-Man
that game
2,
was
so he
literally
has to learn
copy
more
and paste
powers.
again of the first one. You just made it a black character.
Mhm.
And then you gave him some electric powers. That game reminded me more of Infamous 1 and 2 than it did of a Spider-Man game.
Ah,
But
he's
he can
not
swing, can't he?
yeah, he can.
So
And
I
he
can
has-
fly in Infamous.
Sure.
I don't
not
need
the same.
wings or
not the same.
webs.
It's
How long is
it's
it?
not the
But
same.
it's still good. 15
It's
hours.
Yeah, sure. That's the point. It's an expansion. That's why they priced it cheaper than the
Was it though?
game. Yeah, it was.
You sure?
It was like what, $10 cheaper?
Yeah, they
on
took like $15.
They could have just literally could have took that CD or whatever they give DLC, put it into the game for free. and I would have been more happy.
They would never do that, Alan. You know that.
Why would they do that?
I've been trying to argue this for my whole life. FIFA and all these games that are online that get updates every year would just have more consumers if they just made the updates free or even $20 a month instead of making us.
But then they would never do the updates because they're not getting money off it.
I don't understand why. How would they have more consumers? FIFA's like the best-selling sports game, like every single.
So imagine instead of okay. So why is Call of Duty's best game right now Warzone, a free game?
Because it's free.
I don't understand.
Because there's just DLCs and it's free. But then you just put things like
the cosmetics and the battle passes
just do
and all that shit in. Yeah. But they don't have to because they make so much money off FIFA Ultimate Team, and then every single year they have to.
I don't know, bro.
Every player has to remake their whole Ultimate Team, so all the money they spent a year ago is now useless.
Actually?
So they have to respend all of the money again.
But
why
last
would anyone
year,
do that?
But because we're
because you
not
need the
all there.
updated squads,
we're not
bro.
all there, bro.
You need the updated.
When you see Mbappe doing, hey Sean, when you see Mbappe doing this on the side of your card, you want that card. It is what it is. But okay, I understand. But all I'm saying is that you'll make yes, we are consumers, but we're not happy. Are you saying you're happy with FIFA?
I don't buy FIFA, bro.
Me neither. I haven't bought it in years.
Actually, I bought the last one.
I bought the last
I
one
bought
too.
everything. I bought I buy them all on sale. FIFA 20 I got for $5. FIFA 21 I got for like $25.
Seriously?
Damn, you're a monster, eh?
Yeah. Because I'm not like when FIFA 22 comes out, I'm not gonna. It's because I keep convincing myself to buy it because it's on sale, but it's not because I actually want to. But then I have fun for like 3 days, and then I'm like, it's still FIFA.
That's true.
And then I move on.
Anyways, this E3
what's
sucks.
your point?
I'm just saying, E3 sucks, and I wanted something else to talk about for the rest.
Breath of the Wild 2, I need it in my veins.
That's right.
Again, it's
Snort
2022.
That shit. Yeah.
Too far,
All
man.
this shit is 2022.
It's okay though. Like I said, if you're gonna make a game, don't rush it. Yes, make us upset with the release time, but as long as when the release it comes out, it's not like Cyberpunk. That's all I ask.
hope it comes out in
You know
But the glitches were so funny though.
They were though. It was literally a gag game.
No.
It's
funny it's funny the first time, but then when you're like in the middle of a mission trying to beat it, and this is the 76th time, and then when you listen, there's a mission in there where you have to take this girl on a date, and then I had to restart the game 4 times to get through this mission. The first time, the car came and then just drove off by itself. Okay? The second time, the car spawned upside down. Okay? The third time, it spawned sideways.
Oh, no.
Like
You
this.
can't get anyone's like
and
that?
then, because the passenger side was up.
Oh.
And then the driver side was on the bottom. So you see the NPC walk up to it, and then the door flips open by itself, and then you just see her appear sideways like this, and then like float into the door, and then I can't get in.
Oh.
So
They
and
just
then
coded it
finally
too good,
the fourth
man.
time I did it.
Nice.
But yeah. Anyways, yeah, we don't want that. But I hope it comes out like March. March is a good date, I think.
Yeah.
Because if Elden Ring is January, then
Oh, and Attack on Titan? Oh my god. Overloaded over here.
Why'd you have to mention that thing? I just thought about it. Fuck.
Time travel.
I just want to know.
Yeah, honestly,
is it
that
time
bothered
traveling?
me.
Hold on. Is it time traveling, Sean? Tell me.
No.
I don't trust you.
Travel.
I don't
Everything
trust
is
you.
isekai.
You're funny.
Everything is isekai or time traveling nowadays.
Yeah.
It's just how it's gonna be.
It's a mech anime. That's all I really care about. Yeah, we're at 133.
Anyways, bro, let's
what are you
wrap
thinking?
this.
All right.
Breath of the Wild looks amazing. Elden Ring looks amazing. Tales of Arise looks like it'll be a fun time. Demon Slayer still no news.
Fuck, dude. I hate games.
Do I want an Xbox?
No.
Not yet.
You want the fridge though? Yes.
Oh yeah, I'll get the fridge that looks like an Xbox. That'd be awesome.
my
Yeah. I just discovered this store in Mississauga that sells anime swords, and I need one.
Yep. Yep. A little keychain. You can get the big
Wait.
one too. You saw the big
Mississauga?
ones, right? Yeah, it's in
Yeah,
Saga.
it's in Mississauga.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yes, sir.
Where?
Yep.
Yo, we should go. We should go on like a little
I
shopping
remember.
spree, and then like go
For
together.
swords?
Or not
If
just
by
swords, it
spree
could be
you
anything.
mean like buy one because I'm not rich, then sure.
I'll hook you up, man, just to have a good day.
Dude, if
We
the
get-
police see 2 white people, well, one white-looking person with swords, I think they're gonna.
Sean,
Yeah, but then I'm there.
Sean's borderline racist, bro. I hope everyone in my chat knows Sean's borderline racist, and
No.
I'm gonna expose him one day. He's too nice not to be.
Anyway.
You know what I mean? Anyway,
Wow.
Anyways, yeah. So that's I just update. Oh, also don't forget we did talk about anime at the beginning, and 2 out of 3 were great. The other one was Honestly, it wasn't bad. I guess
it's just when you put them beside.
It was just
those two,
disappointing,
yeah,
bro,
it's just
man.
Yeah.
It was just disappointing, bro. It was disappointing. I'm not mad. I'm disappointed.
Our expectations weren't
just
low
like
enough,
my family.
sadly.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah. So end it, Alan.
Oh, my
End
bad.
this.
Okay, so everyone.
Breath of the Wild is amazing, guys.
Oh,
and
wait, I thought you said you wanted me to end it.
Okay,
I
end
started
it,
talking Breath of the Wild
Alan.
again. All right, thank you guys for watching. It's been a great day. We had a lot of laughs, a lot of arguments, a lot of this, that, and the other. If you are watching the stream, we all say thank you. Everyone say thanks.
Thanks.
All right. Yeah, we hope to see you next one if I do stream it. If not, you can catch us on YouTube with our faces, and that's Weeb Gamer podcast on YouTube. If you want to hear audio, whether you're going to work, whether you're really having bad indigestion or something like that, you can catch us on Spotify or Apple Music. And now, if you don't really want to watch the whole thing, you want to watch highlights or a little things me and Andre do on the side, you can catch us on our social media. So that's Twitter. Hold on, I'm getting to you, Sean. We can catch us on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and I'll figure out something else to do at Weeb Gamer Podcast. Now, Sean does do the timestamp, so if you don't want to listen to E3 and you want to do just listen to To Your Eternity or something like that, Sean will figure out the timestamps and he will throw them in there someday.
There you go.
And that being said, Sean, is there anything else you want to add before Andre closes us out?
No. Again, had a fun time. I have to read. What was it called again? Solo.
What the fuck do you mean? What is it? I hate this guy. I fucking hate him. Get him out.
I'll read all of Solo Leveling by next week, and that's
no. Don't make that promise. Don't make
no,
that promise.
no. I'm promising. I'm reading the entire thing.
I'm watching the entire.
It's 155 chapters, bro.
Easy.
No, listen. If my illiterate ass can read all the way up to 87, Sean can finish it in a day.
It's okay. Don't worry. I caught up in 3 days, so yeah.
Yeah,
can do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Easily doable.
Dude, that
Doable.
shit is gone. That if I have to put it somewhere on my list of I'd put it right under a Full Metal for plot.
Really?
I don't know why. I love it. I don't know why. Anyway,
Above Attack on Titan?
Oh, 100%. Attack on Titan's shit compared to this thing.
Damn, that's.
I don't know, dude. I don't know why. I just love it. Like I said, I'm only on chapter 87.
If Ufotable ever animated this,
my god, I would fucking. I don't know what I would do. I don't know what I would do. Anyway, sorry.
Right.
Yeah, close it out. Sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, me. Yes. Thanks.
Good job, Andre.
I said thanks. All right. See you guys later.
No. Thanks for watching. Thanks, bro. We'll be back same place, same time next week. As always, you were watching Weeb Gamer.
Why'd you do
Bye.
that? Bye.